Sakina ma'am, please start.
Yes. Hello everyone. Welcome to you Tinkerly's YouTube channel. So here Mr. Zodi, welcoming you all to the Tinkerly YouTube channel. So friends, hi, I'm Barbie and I'm back again. So today a very interesting thing I wanted to show you. So first, I welcome you to the Tinkerly's YouTube channel. So here I am.
Hello little champs, welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website. Hello little champs, welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website. Hello little champs, welcome to Tinkerly TV. For more details, contact below website.
So hello everyone, again welcome you to all to the Tinkerly YouTube channel. So here Mr. Zodu is there and he is welcoming you to the Tinkerly YouTube channel. So hi, I'm Barbie and I'm back again. So a very interesting thing I have want to share with you all, the journey to the school. This project is literally very interesting and it has the machine will tell you that what will be the mode of transport when you're going to the school, and the machine will tell you, okay, what will be the mode of different transport that you can use, like for the car, or either you can go walking, or either you can use the two-wheeler. So this machine is going to tell you. So very interesting project I wanted to share with you all. So just a second, my project is loading. See, just a second, the project is loading. So this is what I made on Scratch using machine learning. So I just wanted to share with you this project. See, here the age, distance, and friends are 0. So I will just click on the flag and show you how this project will work. So I click on the flag. So it is asking me, what's your age? Means, what is your age? So let's say I will tell my age is 5 years. I'm very small, school going, just has started my school. So this is my age, 5 years. And what's the distance? So what is your distance? So at means the distance, my home and the school. So what's the distance you're coming? So let's say I will write that it's 7 kilometers. And with how many friends are there? Means with how many friends you are coming with? Let's say I will write 4. So what machine says me?
You should go by car.
You should go by car. So machine is saying that you are very small and your distance is also too much. So you should go by car. So let's see another alternative. So what's your age? I will say, let's say 15. Distance is 1 kilometer. And number of friends, again 4 or 3. So let's see what machine suggests to me.
You should go walking.
You should go walking. Why? Because I'm quite elder and the distance is just 1 kilometer. So easily you can go walking instead of taking car or bike. And there are 3 friends are there with you. So you can easily go walking. Let's say one more. My age is 11 years and my distance is, let's say, 10. Number of friends are 2.
You should go by bike.
You should go by bike. Okay, there are 2 friends. You can go with the bike and your age is also 11 years. So the machine is giving me the option that what I should do while going. So isn't it? It is very interesting. So I will share with you at the end how to make this project. So roadmap to the journey, what we are going to see today. So the first stop is machine learning. Today we are going to see what is machine learning. Second stop is about machine learning versus deep learning. So in the second stop, we'll come to know new concept that is a deep learning, and we'll understand what is a deep learning is all about. Third is a type of machine learnings. So what are the different types of machine learning that we are going to see? The fourth stop is connection of AI, ML, and DL. What is the relationship between uh, AI, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning? And at the fifth stop, finally, we are going to make the machine learning project. So let's start. So first stop is introduction to machine learning. So now we'll, how this is, what is a machine learning that we are going to see in the first stop. So I was just watching a news and I saw the Sophia robot. So I was like, how this Sophia robot has learned? Because if we see this two picture, you will find that this both are quite similar. This one here, the Sophia robot, looks similar to this. The same, the eyes, nose, even you can see the teeth, ear. It's a so cunning means a replica of an human being. And she was talking also like a human being. So I was like, how she can do it? How she is intelligent like a human being, how this is provided with an artificial intelligence to this particular robot. So all this was in my mind and everything. I just studied more and I come to know what is artificial intelligence is all about. So any machine or system that required human intelligence for performing any task means the machine which is human capable and do the task like we human being do. Similar to the Sophia robot. She is an intelligent. She's not intelligent by birth like us, but she become an intelligent. She learned it and become intelligent and able to do the task like we human being do. So it is performing the task like we human being do. So I was like, how we human have learned? If machine is learning, so I was like, how we human have learned? We human have learned by listening, by reading, by watching, by touching, by experience, right? With our five senses, the touch, sight, hear, smell, taste. With our five senses, we started learning it. Even what our teachers taught us, what our parents teach us, we learn accordingly. But we assemble the robot, we made the artificial legs, hands, and everything. But your machine cannot sit next to you. And okay, you have given the book and he will learn by itself. He will learn by listening to you, by reading to you, by watching, touching to you. The machine won't be able to do that, right? Because we have to provide a special learning. In the human being, the brain are automatically developed, very finely developed, and they learn by itself. But here in a robot, it's not possible. If we want to make someone artificially intelligent, if we want to make them intelligent, we have to provide special learning to them. So that is known as a machine learning, means provide the learning to the machine for performing any task or making decision. Most top important thing is that the machine is able to do the decision, able to take the decision like we human beings do. Similar, so the Sophia robot might be also provide a learning, a special learning, trained so that she was able to talk like us. She was able to respond to us. She was able to take the decision. If we ask any tricky question, she was able to do that. So all this is done because it has the Sophia robot has provided with the machine learning. So how this machine learning process actually works? So there are the 5 steps in real life example also. The machine learning, we have to provide this, they follow this 5 steps. So generally what happens at the first step, they will identify the relevant data sets. when we give machine some data, they try to understand the data, they will analyze them, okay, prepares them for analysis. Okay, what is this data? What is the purpose? And after taking the data, they will choose what type of machine learning algorithm to use. There are various algorithms, there are various steps. Depending upon that particular data, the machine will choose the algorithm. Okay, and after choosing the algorithm, they build an analytical model based on the chosen algorithm. They build a model, and finally they will train the model. Okay, so this is the data, this model has to be trained in this particular manner or with this provided data set, and finally they will run the model to generate the scores and to find the output. So all this are done by the data scientist. It require a data analyst or data scientist who will have the machine learning process. They do first, they whatever the data and everything is done with the help of data scientist and data analyst. So this person helps the machine to learn, to give the training, and that's why with a particular input we get the output. Now, what is the application of machine learning? Okay, we understood the machine has to be learned, but what are the application? In which field we can use it? So we can say in almost every field we can use the machine learning, whether it is a manufacturing, healthcare, insurance, customer service, transportation, e-commerce, automobile. In almost every field we can use the machine learning. So manufacturing, how we can use the machine learning in manufacturing. So there is a big company, manufacturing industries. So they have trained their machine in such a way that they will check their products. They will check their products, like if it is like let's say some biscuits making machine industry. So they will check whether the box of that biscuit is particularly filled properly or not, in a proper sequence or not. The biscuits are full, it is not like broken biscuits. So all this can be checked by the machine. Your machine has become intelligent. We don't require human being for checking that. Your machine will check, okay, the box is empty, he will keep it aside and try to fill it again. If some biscuits are broken, again the machine will check, okay, the biscuits are broken, it is not proper. So this all can be turned to the machine because it has provided the learning. They have trained their machine accordingly. Now in the healthcare system, specialized robots are there which are trained to do the simple surgeries. Even the robots are trained that when to give the medicines, at what timing to the patients. So the machine, the robots is trained accordingly, according to the healthcare system. Even in the insurance company, the machine will train and give the idea which insurance policies are best for you. Similarly, in the customer service, the chatbots, the customer, instead of people are talking, the machine talks to us, replies to us to our all the queries. So in a customer, even in the transportation, like the machine learning, the Google Map is a good example of the machine learning, which tells us which is the less traffic, less route, so that we can follow that route. And now in an e-commerce, for the shopping, the machine will come to know what is the interest of this person, like ethnic wear or the western wear. So they give you the related suggestions for that. Even your always gives you the offer, the discounts. They understands your concept, okay, this person takes on this particular when we give the offer them. So the machine trained and it tries to gives you the more relevant data of your interest. Even in our automobile industries, like driverless cars and everything, so we train accordingly to our machine. So these are the various fields where we have trained our machine so that the machines can be used to us. Now we are at the second stop, that is ML versus DL. So ML is a machine learning. So we have seen what is a machine learning, in which field we are using, but what is DL? So DL is a deep learning. So deep learning is a subfield of machine learning. Okay, that is concerned with algorithm, but inspired by the brain structure and function known as a artificial neural network. So we are in a learning process even to make our robots more efficient, like we human beings are. Okay, we have trained them. We started with the analyst who do the training, but now we are learning how our brain work with the neural network. So here in the deep learning, our computer will also learn, can be taught using the deep learning to run classification, action using picture, text, or sound as input. Here we don't require a data scientist analyst for that, but feature extractions and classification is all done by the neural network. So if we give the input car and not a car, the machine will understand whether it is a car or not car. This all done by the neural network. The extractions and classification following the algorithm, that all can be done with the deep learning. So what is the difference between deep learning and the machine learning? So when we give the input, when we give the raw data, here in a machine learning will require a feature extraction. Data scientists and analysts require for feature extraction, and then they will do the classification, and according to the extraction, finding out the relevant data following the algorithm, they will come to know, okay, the given input is a dog, whether it is a dog or not dog, the machine will give. But in a deep learning, it all done by the machine itself. The feature extraction, the classification, which algorithm has to follow, all this is done by the machine itself. So whatever the input like dog is given, the output will get it. So on this two things, the machine learning generally works. Now, third stop is types of machine learning. What are the different types of machine learning? So there are three types of machine learning, that is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. Let's see one by one what is the supervised learning. So it is a type of learning in which we train the machine using data which is well labeled. That means some data is already tagged with correct answer. Means you're teaching your machine with the correct data. Whatever data you're giving, the data is already tagged with the correct answer. For example, you're teaching a machine that this is a dog. Dog looks like this. DOG is a dog. Dog is a domestic animal. And you give the different images of a dog. So machine is learning with the correct answer. Okay, these are the dogs and these are the images. You are training a machine from the zero, like how you train your small babies. So you are training in that particular manner and giving all the relevant correct data with the correct answer. Similarly, you do it with the cat. You give the example of cat. Cat looks like this. A cat images like this. Like a cat is also a domestic animal. Different white cat, black cat, brown cat, cat with the stripes, cat with the very less stripes. So all this example you will give and you will train your data with the correct answer. Now, second one is the unsupervised learning. So unsupervised learning is the training of a machine using information that is neither classified nor labeled and allow the algorithm to act on that. Okay, for example, data visualization. So your robot, you have trained in a supervised way with the correct answer, but here the data which you are providing, it's not labeled, not classified. Machine will follow some steps, some algorithm. So the machine will check, okay, this is a apple, this is a banana, this is a grapes, this all are categorized in fruits and it is in a basket, so it is a fruit basket. So machine will learn, follow the algorithm and try to give the output by following some steps. So that is an unlabeled data, which is an unsupervised learning. Here you are not giving correct answer, but machine will follow the algorithm. And the third one is the reinforcement learning. So it is a type of learning in which the machine learns by its own experience. It allows an agent to take action and interact with the environment. so as to maximize the total rewards. So what is the learning? Now machine has been learning by its own experience. He keep on interacting with the environment, keep on interacting with the customers, and he understood the patterns of the requirement of the customers, or learn it by an experience. As we already discussed that in the e-commerce, the machines gives you the when they learn, they understand your pattern, that you're interested in this particular website, yeah, in this particular product. They keep on giving you all the times the offers or information related with your product. So they understand, okay, this person is interested in this particular product. So they learn by their experience. Similarly, even in your news, your mobile keep on flashing with the news of your interest, whether it is a Bollywood news, whether it is a political news or sports news. So they understand, okay, this person always check on sports news, just give the relevant data with the sports news. So always learning by its experience. So this is the third learning, reinforcement learning. So this was all about the three learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Okay, now, the fourth stop is relation between AI, ML, and DL. So, how they are correlated with each other. What is, we have seen artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. So, this is a very good pie chart which clearly gives the idea how artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning are interrelated. So, artificial intelligence, we know that mimicking the intelligent or behavioral pattern of human being on any other living entity, just giving a simple intelligent and trying to follow that pattern of human beings. There was then again in that subfield we come to know about the machine learning. So if you want a particular pattern, we have to give then the learning to the machine, a technique by which the computer can learn from data without using complex sets. This approach is mainly on training a model. So we just, in a machine learning, we train the model, whatever the model on the, whatever the data we are providing, we just train them and train our computer for that and make our computer learn that. But in a deep learning, it is a subfield of machine learning to perform machine learning inspired by our brain's own network of neurons. So they understand, okay, simply training the model won't work off. If you want the machine to be very human intelligent, we have to follow the, we have to provide the learning inspired by our brain's network, how our brain neuron network works accordingly. So artificial learning was started from the mid 90s. Okay, the engineering started making intelligent machines and programs, and simply first they were made the intelligent machine. Now in the late 90s and early 20s, they started the machine to learn it. Okay, simple training and started. Now the machine in the 2012 and 70s and so on, they come with the idea of neural networks. So examples are like driverless car, which is provided with a deep learning. He should have the ability to cope up with the environment, when to stop and how to stop and everything. So this is what the pattern started, the artificial intelligence, then machine learning and deep learning. So this is how it follows the pattern. Now our fifth stop, number-based machine learning project. So here we are going to see in our machine learning for kids. Here now we will see how to make a machine learning project. So I will just click on go to your project and I will create one project. So I'm just giving the project name. So which project we want to make? We want to make the journey to school that we have seen earlier. We want to make that particular project. So that we will create our own machine learning project in a machine learning for kids. So I'll just click on the sites and I will click on go to your project. and then I will give add new project. So I will give here my project name. So let's say my project name is journey to the school. So I will make how will journey to the school or the mode of transportation to the school. Like this, you can give the name, whatever you feel like, mode, your journey to school, to the school. Okay. So the machine is like we discussed, it is like a small baby. What we teach them, the machine will learn. So in a recognizing, it is giving me the four options. Whether you want to teach your machine the text, whether you want to teach your machine the images, means related with the journey to the school, you want to give the machine the sentences, or you want to teach the machine some images, or you want to teach the machine some sounds. So what are you going to teach the machine? So let's say I'm going to teach the machine number. So when I click on the number, it is asking me add a value. So here I'm adding a value. My first value will be age. So what will be the age of the students who are going to the school? So but obvious the age will be in the number. So I will select the number. If I want to add another value, I will click on the add another value, or from here I can create it. So I'll click on add another value and I will write the distance. Distance means the distance between the school and the home. So how far, what will be the age and how the students are coming, how from far they are coming to the school, distance between their house and the school. What's that? That will also in a particular number. So I will take that and I will add another value. Let's say friends. So number of friends. I just given the name, you can give the number of friends. So I have taken these three values. These are the number-based machine learning project. Today we are going to see. So we have added the values to what numbers, how many fields number you work, what are the values and for what will be the numbers. So after doing this, I will just click on create. And see your project has come, journey to the school. Just click on that project. Now the 3 steps has come: train, learn and test, and make. So first we have to train our model. And the machine learning, the data are to be trained. So we'll click on training. Now add labels. So what are the labels? So how the students will go to the school. Journey to the school means how they are going to the school. Either they can go with the car or the bus, right? So let's say if the individual is there, they can go with what is a car. Now another label that we can add is a bike, that is a two-wheeler. So what will which students can go with the bike, right? And now the third label will be we can say walking, walk. So these are the 3 labels that we have taken: car, bike, and walk. So students can either go with a car or a bike or walking. So these are the 3 mode of transportation to the school. So which students will go to the car? There is a possibility. So we are giving the examples, we are training that, okay, the students who are very small, like 6-year-old, or maybe the distance is 7 kilometer, number of friends can be 3. 3 people can go with the car. So like this, I keep on adding the examples of which all the possibilities the people can go with the car, the number of students can go with the car. Another, again, the students is very small, like 5-year-old, the distance is 6, a number of friends will be 4. Okay, or the small age students will go. Even the bigger students whose distance is quite like 10-year-old kid whose distance is like 15 kilometer. The student is staying far away from the home. 15 kilometers. That can also come by a car. So number of friends can be 3. So you can see whenever I keep on adding it, the number is keep on changing, that I have add the 3 example. Now again, I will add some example. Let's say the age. So the age, again, I will write some 6 years. The distance will be like small. Let's say the 10. Okay, 10 or 8 or something like that. 8, or number of friends will be 4. Okay, and I will again add examples of like say 13-year-old kid who is staying far away from the house, 20 or 18 kilometers, and the number of friends will be 2. So see, I have given the 5 example. So maximum you can give the example, but minimum you have to give 5. So this is how you can give the examples. Now I will give the example of bike. So on a bike, the bigger students can go. In a middle school, students can go. For example, the 11 years, or the distance will be like small 4 kilometer. So okay, they can go with the car. If the distance is too much, they have to go with the car. If the distance is small, they will go with the bike. So distance here is 4 kilometer, and number of friends can be 2 or 1 or 3. 2. I've added one example. Again, the distance is like 14-year-old, and the distance is, let's say, 3 kilometer only. The parent can drop them with the bike, and number of students is 1. She can go alone in a bike, 2 or 1 friends. Let's say again this is 10 kilometer. See here, and the distance is 4 kilometer. Number of friends, let's say 2. Right? And another example, let's say the kid is 5, very small, and the distance is just 1 kilometer. Okay, 1 or 2 kilometer, very small, a very small kid, and 2 kilometer. And that's why the parents can drop them. Our number of friends will be 1. So all the possibilities we are giving to our computer, like how they can go with that. So now 4 examples we have done. 2 for running a project, minimum we require 5. So I will add more examples, and let's say the age will be 15. Distance will be 6. Number of friends will be 6, and the number of friends will be 2. So okay, so we have done with the car, we have done with the bike. Now we'll add the example for walk. So which students can go walking? Yes, the bigger students, let's say the 16-year-old, the college going in a junior college, they can go. The distance will be just 1 kilometer. Number of friends can be 4 and 5. Together they can go with walking. Even the bigger students, like 15 kilometer, and if the distance is 0.5, that also will work out because it is a number, and number of friends will be 3. Okay, even the bigger students, like college going, if I say 18, and the distance is just 1 kilometer, and number of friends say 4. And again, the more, like let's say 14, and again the distance is 1.5, and the number of friends can be 4. Any example you can give. Okay, the 4 people can go together. And even again in this example we will write the distance can be let's say the age can be again 17. Distance will be like 0.5 or maximum 2 kilometers. Not more than 2 they can go walking. The 3 will be 2. Number of friends will be like 6. Okay, so like this, these are the possibility that we have given car, bike, and walk. So which all the students will go with the car, with the bike, and walking. So we have given the example. Now back to the project. You can add more example if you want. Just I have done, okay, it has come for the bike. So I will add example for the bike. Let's say the student is 13 kilometer and the distance is just 4. Number of friends. 6. I have done with the 6 examples of car, bike, and 6 example of bike, 5 example of car, and 5 example of walk. Now click on back to project and I'll click on learn and test. So after learn and test, there's a second step. The machine will learn, and we can check that whether the machine has learned everything example properly or not. So this was blue color one, train your machine learning model. We'll click on that. So see, after the machine has learned it, okay. Now it is telling me to give the age. So let's say I will write this 17. Distance, I do not remembering, I'm just checking. A number of friends, let's say 4. So let's check the whether the machine, what the machine suggests us. So you can go walking with 100% confidence. Yes, you're a 17-year-old and just a 1 kilometer and you're a 4 friends, so you can easily go walking. Similarly, if I write 17 age and if I write 20, number of friends, let's say 3, and let's check what the machine suggests us. It should be car. 20 kilometers too far. If you're still a 17 years old and your distance is of your college or the school is 20 kilometers, you should go with the car. So yes, the machine has trained and the machine is able to tell us okay, what is the suggestion, right? What should we do it while using while taking this particular input, the machine suggests us that you should use this particular mode of transport while going. Now it's time to make. So back to the project, and third step is make. So on which particular platform you want to make, it shows us the third step. Now I want to make it on Scratch. And then I will open my project on Scratch. So it is loading my project. It's Scratch. So the Scratch here is a particular area where we do the coding part. This is the area where we do the designing. And a most important thing that in a normal Scratch, we don't get this, but the machine learning Scratch, we get this ML, journey to the school. This block, we got it. In a normal Scratch, we don't get this. But as you're training with the help of machine learning, you will get this project. So I don't want this. So I'll just delete it. I will just select the backdrop. So yes, I want the backdrop of school. Everything is similar to the Scratch, except that particular block, that particular model of machine learning has come. So we want the school. This is a school image. So yes, we have taken the school image. Now I will take my characters from here. So let's say the characters which I want is any character. You can take every, you can take Abby. So I will just take Abby and I will place it here. I find the Abby perfect. Okay, here. Now I will take my 3 mode of transportation just for in a backdrop, that is car. I'll search car. So I like this car. You can take this. Okay, I have taken the car. If I want, I can, in a costume, I can change the color of car as well. If you want, you can use any color. You can use any color. It's a green color only. Okay, fine. The green color is also okay. Now, I want to add another like bike. So motorcycle will search. Yeah, motorcycle. There are different types of motorcycle. Okay, so we have taken a motorcycle. We'll place it here. And for walking, we'll require the shoes. Just shoes. So we'll see what are the shoes sprites. Okay, these are the shoes. You can use any shoes. If you want, you can use the another costume for the shoes. Okay. Or skating will also looks good. Or this. We don't want to do the red color to this. We want it for the car. But it's okay. So we have done with the car, bike, and the shoes. So we have taken it. Now it's time to do the coding. So here, and our very first block that of code, that is when flag clicked. So whenever the flag clicked, it is going to ask, what's your age? What's your age? Okay, so that what's your age, that particular will come in an answer, right? So how we are going to do it? So for that age, whatever the age is coming, that answer should be stored in some variable, like we do x equal to 10 in mathematics. So here, whatever the age will be given, that age answer, that answer should come in a particular variable. So what we'll do, we'll create three variables first. So we'll create the three variables will be age, another variable will create as distance, and the third variable that we'll create with the friends. So whenever you will ask with your whenever you will ask what is your age, how far you are coming from, what are the number of friends are there, so all these values should be stored in this particular value. So what I will do, this set age to the answer. So whatever the answer is coming, that answer will be coming to the age variable. If I'm entering what's your age, let's see. My age is 5-year-old. You can see that this 5 has come to this. Okay. Now similarly, we'll ask for what's your distance. What's distance? And that particular distance will be stored in a distance variable. That answer will be stored in a distance variable. If we are not using, it will overlap it. If we are not using a variable, it will overlap it. What's your age? It will come. Okay, the answer, in the answer, the age will be there. Then again, you ask what's the distance? So that age answer will be erased and the distance answer will come. So to avoid this, we have created that three variables for that. Now that whatever the answer of distance, that will come to the variable distance. So what's the distance? Now we'll ask how many friends are there. So let's ask how many friends are with you. And that particular answer will be stored in a variable friends. So from sensing, we can take the friends. So yes, we have done this. So let's check. So what is happening? My age is not removing. It's always show the 5. Let's check 4. What's distance? Yes, it has replaced the 5 by the 4 because it has told with the new. What's the distance? Distance is 5 kilometer and number of friends are 4. So all the values has come. But when we will click the flag, these values are not becoming 0. So what we'll do, okay, whenever the flag will click, whenever the new person is coming and try to ask that, this all should become 0. So for that, we'll change. You will set those are 3 blocks of code. Okay, whenever the flag is clicked, the age will be 0, the distance will be 0, and the number of friends will be 0. So let's see. Yes, it is perfectly fine. Now, the most important thing, which will get in a control. So if that, what we want, if your age, the distance, and the friends is exactly, yeah, matching with the label of the car, then it should say that you have to go with the car. If that particular your age, distance, and number of friends is matching with the bike label, so the computer should say that you should go by bike. Or if it is matching with the walk label, then the computer should tell that you should go walking. So we have taken it, and for the operator, we will use the operator for the condition equal to. Now, after doing equal to, the most important thing now comes our journey to the school block. This is a machine learning block which has come with the scratch of machine learning scratch. So that journey to the school I have taken. Now I'm using this particular recognized age and label. So whatever the age, whatever the distance, whatever the friends is equal to the particular car label, right? All these are in the label value, and if it is equal to the car label, so it will say you should go with the car. So now I'll change this age. So age value is coming in the variable age. So I will use the age variable. The distance will be coming distance, and friends will be this. So it will say you should go with the car. You should go by car. So yes, we have done this. So I will just duplicate this particular code, and instead of car, I will use journey to school as a bike. So I will replace this car and I will use bike. And I will change it that you should go by bike. Now, again, I will duplicate this. And instead of bike, I will use, instead of bike, I will use walk, and you should go walking. Walking. So yes, we have done that. Now it's time to check it. So what's your age? So my age is, let's say, 15. What's your distance? Let's say 7. And number of friends is 1. So what the machine says is, you should go by walk, right? The machine has said that you should go by walk. So it is clear. Now, if you want, we can add some more to that text to speech we can add. So I can add the text to speech and set voice to auto and speak. Let's say I will use the speak. You should go by car. Now I will duplicate this. Okay. Better to take it. Just better to drag and drop it. So I will say speak and set voice to auto only. I will say you should go walking. You should go by bike. And again, I will set voice to auto. And I will make them speak. So we have done with the extensions, and I will write, you should go walking. Okay, so now let's check it on a full screen mode. So see, there's the numbers are there. We'll click on the flag and we'll check. Okay, it has become 0. So what's your age? Let's say I will write my age as 5 years. What's the distance? 4 years. Number of friends is 3.
You should go walking.
Okay, so this is how the machine should learn it. Okay, so this is all about the project, that what the machine will done if we enter the particular age, the distance or the car and everything. The machine will be able to tell us that what we can do this. So this is all about the project machine learning. We have learned here the number based system, and we have trained our machine that it should tell us whether to go with a car, with a bike, or with a walk. So this is all about that. Now we have seen it, the journey to the school. Now what is our takeaway from the journey? So we have learned the machine learning. We have understood what is a machine learning, means training to the machine. Second, the machine learning versus deep learning. We have checked what is a deep learning and what is a machine learning. Third is the types of machine learning. We are seeing the different type, that is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. And then we have seen the connection of AI, ML, and TL. That is how the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning interrelated. And finally, we have made the number-based machine learning project. So thank you, everyone. This is Barbie, now signing off. So stay tuned. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries. Hello. I am back again. Thanks for watching Tinkerly TV. Subscribe us. Contact to below site for more details and queries.